All right. Welcome everyone to FreshBooks Mexico. So here I'm logged into a FreshBooks account that is enrolled in Mexico features. As you can see, everything here is in English, looks normal, but in Mexico, they speak Spanish. So let's convert this to Spanish. To do that, we go to accounts page, select Spanish, Español, and save. And as you can see, if I navigate to different pages, everything looks like they are well translated to Spanish. But while my last name is Spanish, I don't actually speak Spanish. So let's select English for the rest of the demo. Awesome. So as a business owner in Mexico, I need to make sure that the invoices that I send are tax compliant. In order to do that, I need to set up my business to contain the information that's registered in the tax authority, such as the name, the business name, tax number that they have given me, how do I intend to issue invoices, where is my business operating in, and the digital certificates. So these digital certificates are used to certify the invoice that I'm sending out from my end, that it actually is from me, which will then get received by the tax authority. And once they receive it, they stamp it with their own certificate. And the resulting invoice is a tax compliance certificate, which I'll demo shortly. So click Save, go Clients, we need a client. And so similar to the business information, you have to set up the tax information related to your client. So you'll see tax number, the registered name, et cetera, et cetera. Save. And lastly, you need to have an item that you're going to be invoicing for. So in order to do that, you create an item in here, and I'll say gate ball. And then I'll say that, well, it's a type of a ball, bola. And I don't know if these are actually relevant, but, and I'll say a dozen pieces. You'll see that these are actually like a fixed catalog that was given to you by the SAT, which is the tax authority in Mexico. And there's some description. And in here, you also need to set up how do you intend to charge taxes for those for this particular item. We're still working on the tax support, multiple tax support, so we'll just leave it as no tax for now. And we'll enter in a rate. Save. Awesome. So we're now set up for invoicing. So head on over to invoices, create an invoice. And in here, we'll have to select where this invoice has been issued to. That's very important for tax compliance. Who am I going to send this over to? And lastly, you can add whatever thing that you wanted to add in here. So let's do 81. That's a big invoice. Then stamp it. Now, what that's doing is then it will send that invoice information over to the government, and you'll see that, hey, the invoice has been stamped according to this toast. But as you see, it's still in draft mode in here because it's a work in progress. But last thing that I wanted to show you is that now you can download the XML. And this is the XML that gets generated by the government. And if I open it up over here, it contains the information related to the invoice. And so this is really making the invoice information very portable. Any system can ingest this XML. And now you have something that's traceable across the board. And that's so far what I wanted to show you. That's lots more work to do, and excited to show that in the near future.